Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. You know what time it is, update time once again in the Battle Realm, and I am back with the patch notes for the June of 2023 update in mcoc, 6 or 7 things that I think you should know about. Let's jump right in, starting with number 1. The new champions for June are Lady Deathstrike and Dani Moonstar. These were revealed yesterday, I think, in an official reveal video. So Lady Deathstrike will be a tech champ. Dani Moonstar, of course, will be a mutant. I think that they are being discussed right now on the official Kabam livestream. It may be over. I forget what the embargo time for this video compared to the livestream is, so that may already be over either way. I have seen both of their champion spotlights, but unfortunately the abilities are still under embargo. But oh baby, buckle up. I cannot wait to get my hands on these champions on the CCP beta server and test them out. It's looking really good. Number 2 is the side event for June, and it's called Attack of the Spider Bots. There's a whole lot of text here. None of it describes the actual format of the quest. The important thing that you need to know is that there will be a store in place for the duration of June. The stores are very popular. I myself really like them. I like being able to choose and prioritize my rewards over the course of a month. I'm interested to see if they're going to continue including multiple 6-star awakening gems. If you remember, this past month for the side event, we got both a generic and a 6-star class awakening gem if you did everything for every threat level. So I'm curious if that will continue. I don't really know how they budget stuff like that month to month or over the course of a year. I'm also curious to see how much, if any, 7-star shards are going to be available in this store, since those are undoubtedly going to be the big ticket item here. So I guess we'll find out in just a few days for that. Number 3, happy Pride Month to everybody who's celebrating. I myself have family and many friends who are members of this community, so shout out to all of them. I love you all. As far as mcoc is concerned, it looks like we will be getting some free versions of LGBTQIA+ 4-star champions sent along to us, along with some backstories, maybe some comic history there. That could be cool. Last year, if you recall, Kabam did like a series of profile pictures as well, so I do expect we will be getting maybe some new ones for that this year. And I also think there are plans to highlight some of the team members over at Kabam who are members of this community as well, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Number 4, the buffs for June are Attuma and Shuri. Finally, I feel like I've been answering questions for weeks on when is the Shuri buff going live. Here we go. It is going live starting in June. Let's start with Attuma. His buff is fairly significant in terms of his defensive abilities. So you can see the first line here, expanded his physical damage activation trigger to also include hits that he blocks. So now if you hit into Attuma's block, you're going to take some Thorns damage back. Thorns damage chance to activate has been increased. It is now 1 in 4 hits is going to trigger Thorns damage. So again, very dangerous to hit into him or into his block. Now remember, his Thorns are based on contact hits. So champions like Shuri, champions like Zemo, if you stick to mediums, aren't going to trigger them at all. You can also keep his hydration stacks under control with a shock or incinerate effect. So again, Shuri really good there. Infamous Iron Man really good. I used him in War this past week. Or you can just, embrace the return of the Namor meta and sig yours up to 200 and just, hit into him at freely and just return all of that damage right back to him. Now, Shuri's buff, I went through in quite a bit of detail, I think, when it was announced. It really fixes all of the issues I had with her when she was initially released in the game. So big things here. The shocks are going to refresh not only from the heavy attack, but also from all hits of all special attacks. The shock duration is increased to 22 seconds. The damage has been more than doubled on each effect, and the stack limit has been cut in half. So all of that is to say that she is going to ramp up faster for you and be much easier to maintain once she's there. These buffs both look really good, but Shuri looks like a big winner here, especially now that she's available as a 7-star. I think that she's going to get significantly more use across the various game modes. Last but not least are the bug fixes for June, and I'm going to be completely honest here. Many of these, I think, were listed in the patch notes for previous months, specifically ones like this Relic Prestige now affects Alliance Prestige. I'm 100% sure that was listed in one of the past like 2 or 3 months or so. And I don't really know which of these have been already fixed and have been live in the game for some time now, and which, if any, are new fixes that are introduced just in June. So having said that, I'm just going to kind of scroll through these slowly. If one of these catches your eye, you can obviously just pause the video and read through them yourself. There's so many listed here, I really just don't know which ones are which here. So again, if one of these catches your eye, feel free to look through it yourself. That's going to do it for June, everybody. A pretty light month in mcoc, all kind of building up, I think, to what will probably be a pretty hefty month in July, with the July 4th offers, of course, at the very start of the month. So looking forward to what kind of deals they include there. Folks, if you enjoyed this, let me know by hitting that like button. Let me know in the comments below what you are most excited about next month. And as always, thank you very much for watching. See you again next time.